what it takes to enter the Holy of Holies? Oh, priest, do you know what it takes to enter the Holy of Holies? I had an encounter many years ago. I went on 2 or 3 days fasting. Towards the second day, I had an encounter. Suddenly, I saw something like a curtain tear. But when I looked at the curtain, it was a man's heart. Can I tell you something, brothers and sisters? The reason why God does not act fast is because his strength is too much. When your strength and ability is too much, you function by restraint. You know what the Bible said? He said, by the blast of his nostrils, the sea divided. You know what it means? It means that God just came and sneezed. The sea divided. So if he doesn't want the sea to divide, he will be quiet when he wants to breathe. Because even if he didn't plan for the sea to divide, at the blast, that same one appears to you and says, be thou holy. If I have time, I will show you in the scripture. The Bible said the Lord told them to do this, not for himself, but for their own good. If you fear God, he is not gaining anything from it. Like if you fear God, he is not gaining anything. Who is gaining?
I.
When we say the fear of God, it's like the caution around relating with God. It's like a full understanding of whom you are dealing with. Are you with me? That he can be calm like a kitty, but that same person is capable of all kinds of things. You need to fear him. The cherubs and the seraphs, when that man stayed in his throne, all of them fell on the ground. All of them fall. That's the same one our generation woke up and said that there is no God. There is no God. That they have brainwashed Africa. The mouth with which you are saying that, he allowed it to stay in your mouth. Sometimes when men rebel against him, he will come and say, who is like unto me? Who is like? He will throw a challenge and say, if there is one, come out. There is one I was reading in the scripture the other day. He said, I have ordained a day that I will plead with all flesh. He said, come down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's the same one. The same one. Do you know what it takes to enter the Holy of Holies? Oh, priest, do you know what it takes to enter the Holy of Holies? I had an encounter many years ago. I went on 2 or 3 days fasting. Towards the second day, I had an encounter. Suddenly, I saw something like a curtain tear. But when I looked at the curtain, it was a man's heart. It looked as if I looked into the curtain and I saw somewhere far into that heart, which is a curtain, a throne that was set. Then it looks as if, you know that kind of embroidery that you have during a wedding or a big ceremony, that kind of thing that drops down. That's the way everywhere was decorated. However, that decoration has a substance that was dripping from it. As I was watching, it looked as if someone beckoned on me from the inside. And I began to move, to enter. And I passed. It was a man's heart but it was a gate. But that gate had a curtain, but that curtain was like a veil. So as soon as I went behind that veil, that thing that was coming down, I noticed it was not a thing, it was the blood. God told me, this is how you enter the Holy of Holies. That's the day I learned how to practically enter the presence of God. It was through that encounter that I knew how to enter. As soon as you step in through that blood, you see, you don't need to call upon the blood. Once you enter that opening, that gate, just like that thing is dripping, the blood will be pouring on you. You can't get, there is a throne, I can see it. You can't get there. That blood will be working on you. Even if you, whether you asked or not, the only way you can survive the advance to the throne is that that blood keeps pouring. Keeps pouring. I asked them, they said that this is the heavenly Holy of Holies. This is how to approach the throne that is in heaven. In the days of Moses, when a high priest wants to enter there, they tie a rope on his waist because he's about to enter where it's either you see God or you die. It's either what? You see God or... I'm not hearing you. It's either you see God or you what? You die. So they tie the rope and the man will enter. They will tie a bell on his waist. As he's moving the bell so that we'll know he's still alive. He'll be entering. And the Bible said, you cannot, according to the book of Hebrews, you cannot enter without the blood.